Okay, so last time you said that I put up a poll and you guys said that you wouldn't mind another story time, so here goes. This is the time I got stuck in Atlanta. Now, for context, I live in Alabama. That's like the southern United States. My family on my mom's side lives in upstate New York, which is like north. Y'all know where New York City is, near there, right? So we go up there. Sometimes we drive. It's like a 20-hour drive, and we'll just like book it. But this year we flew because mom didn't have as many vacation days, right? So we flew to New York, and this is how that happened. Basically, we drove from, in the middle of the night, we drove from Mobile to New Orleans because we needed to fly out of the New Orleans airport because it's cheaper to fly out of the New Orleans airport than the Mobile airport because their airport is bigger and that there's like less flights coming from Mobile to friggin' New York City, or not New York City, New York State, sorry. And so we drive. I did not sleep well because of this. It was in a car, and it was a pretty long drive, right? So we get into this airport. Our flight gets delayed, but we had a pretty long layover, so it didn't really matter. And after like an hour of waiting in the airport, we get on the plane and we go and we stop in Atlanta, right? And we have a decently long layover, so we get some snacks and we get some snacks and we get some other like drinks, and we get some of that, some water, and we sit down for a while, and we find out that our flight gets delayed again, right? And they say it's delayed for 2 hours, I believe. I don't know. This was like a year ago. It's kind of difficult to remember, but I basically sat it out. I was very tired. I tried to sleep on the floor, but that didn't really work out, because I have trouble sleeping. So I basically did my makeup and took selfies and texted with a friend of mine until, we basically got set up. Then right before our plane gets to board, we get delayed again, which was incredibly, like, I was sad at that point and tired, and like I wanted a bed, basically. Which, like, obviously anyone in that situation would, you know. I disliked this entire situation. So after, like, we wait a little bit longer, we got some, TGI Fridays and walked to the other side of the airport because they're like, listen, your flight's gonna be from the other side of the airport. Now, I was talking to this old lady because I was bored. She's like, you know, I hear there's something wrong with the computers. All the computers are down worldwide. And I was like, bullshit, lady. I didn't say that to her, but I was like, bullshit. There is no way. You heard that on Facebook or something like that. And, cause like, there's no way an update going wrong, like, that sounds so stupid and unreal that an update going wrong messed up the entire, like, transportation system around the world. From what I hear, trains in Japan were off course. But, yeah, that's basically, I was in the Atlanta airport, and we board our plane, and everyone boards, like, super fast, cause we're ready to go, cause this plane has been delayed, like, 2 different times already, and we need to go. As soon as everyone sits down, we all buckle our seatbelts, we board really, really fast. The flight attendants are like, everybody, we need to go, you can't be here, you need to go, we're unable to fly this plane, we do not know why, there's something wrong with, like, the airport we're headed to, we can fly out in the morning, right? And my brother starts cursing people out, cause he's fucking weird. I was kind of embarrassed to be near him, but he was like, he wasn't cursing to anyone in particular, he was just cursing in general, and it pissed my mom off because there was like a little kid in the seat in front of us. Basically, we come out of this plane that didn't take off because it got delayed, and we get off this plane and we think about our options, and you know, our car is like, it's a 5-hour drive home. So my mom calls my dad and she's like, okay, can you drive the car here? So my dad gets his work buddy and they drive to Atlanta in separate cars, and then he drives back home, right? Because Alabama to Atlanta, like, it's not that far, right? So we get the car. While we're waiting for the car to be brought, Mom is like, we're gonna get our luggage and we are gonna go home, right? Turns out our luggage already got shipped, but we didn't know that at the time. So I thought that we were just gonna go to the hotel, like just a short, hey, I need to get my luggage, give us our luggage, boom, 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 out. That is not what happened. So we run out to see, and there's like, in the lobby, there's just this line, and it's like so long. It's going from one side to the other, and it's curling around on each other, and I hadn't slept in so long. And I just start crying in the airport, and my mom's like, why don't you go sit down? I'll stand in line, just sit with your brother, it'll be fine, it's gonna work out, right? This lady sees me crying, and I guess she was like, oh, it's an emo kid crying, obviously something's wrong, so she walks up to me, she's like, hey, are you alright? I feel like she might have like thought I was missing my parents or something, or like maybe we were missing our parents, because I thought that she thought that I was missing my parents. So it was like, I'm not alone, my mom's in the line, and I point at my mom, and my mom's like, oh, there's this employee near my kid, and the lady talks to my mom, and it turns out that's like, we're not gonna get our luggage no matter how long we stand in this frickin' line. It's already been shipped to New York. So, she basically redirects us to, here's how you can get in touch with the hotel. And we get out of there pretty quickly. And we go to this hotel, and there's no rooms available in the hotel until late. And I see this couch in the hotel lobby. I sleep 8 hours, bro, in this hotel lobby. We wake up and a room's available. I go to sleep for another like 2 hours, wake up, my mom has food for me. I eat that food, and she's like, let's go to bed, and then we'll drive back in the morning because the car's already there, right? I could not sleep, and she's like, you guys can't sleep, and I was like, no, I slept for 8 hours. So we basically just get up and drive the rest of the way to New York. And that was actually a really cool trip. Like, we took a different route because we drove from Atlanta instead of where we usually drive out from. And I thought that was like, I saw this like abandoned Ferris wheel across the street from one of the gas stations we stopped at, and it is currently my favorite picture that I have ever taken. It's my profile picture on Discord. So that's basically, I enjoyed myself, low key. It was a little bit, emotionally difficult, but it worked out. I can only imagine if I lived like in Texas or someplace like that, then we would have been fucked. But, fortunately for me, I do not live in Texas. I have no plans of living in Texas, so we were fine. Yeah, that's basically it. Later on I did find out that yes, that lady was correct in that some update got installed to Windows and it was like a faulty update or something like that, and like everyone's system ever crashed. Like there were trains in London that didn't work. There were trains in Japan that didn't work. There were like literally nothing was working. Which I thought that was pretty funny, honestly, like looking back, but yeah. I was in Atlanta at that time. Worst travel experience ever, and I do travel well for like someone my age, but like I hate it. That was awful.